What's going on, guys? So this is my unboxing and first impressions of the Pixel 8 that starts at $699. Now, I would say just based off specs, if you aren't like a super camera person, you don't have to spend money on the Pixel 8 Pro. The Pixel 8 has a majority of the things that you want. If anything, it's just a lot of software stuff that makes the Google what it is. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing experience. But first, a word from our sponsor, Nobody. So we got to give credit where credit is due. Also, there's no type of damage on the box. This was made in China. Unlike the Pixel 8 Pro that was made in Vietnam, it looks like for the more accessible, more cheaper options, they're still producing that stuff in China. So just something that should be noted. So let's go ahead. Whoo, that was dangerous. I'm probably never going to do that again. Let's go ahead and get this unboxed. By the way, you can tell that I opened something because I don't actually pull the security tabs. I always cut them on the sides. Just something you should know. This is the Pixel 8. Whoo! That black is black. Oh my God. Lord, it's so light. Like compared to the 8 Pro, wow, where is the 8 Pro? The 8 Pro is so heavy. Like so heavy. This is so much lighter, so much more comfortable. I like it. See, let me be right back. So on the right is the Pixel 7a and this is the Pixel 8, and I genuinely think that the Pixel 8 is lighter than the 7a, which is impressive because this phone is already light. So already in terms of weight, and it still feels premium. Like even though this is light, it still feels dense. Like there's a lot of components in here. And in terms of feeling, I love this. So anyway, let's get the Pixel 7a off the screen and continue with the peeling of the Pixel 8. Honestly, the peeling is not that great, Google. You gotta make it a little bit better. Make it more like, it's gotta be like that. Like make it a little bit more, let's stick to the glass a little bit more. Anyway, let's go ahead and power this on. It has the same exact accessories that come with the Pixel 8. Got the USB-A to USB-C adapter and then your USB-C cable in order to charge your phone. Hopefully you have an outlet or an adapter somewhere in your house, and then documentation that no one is ever going to read. So while this is booting up, let's go ahead and give it a smell for the smell test. Doesn't really smell like anything. Chinese factories, you gotta spray it with something. The Vietnam phone's coming out smelling like cherry. You gotta do better. Anyway, let's talk about the haptics. It's decent. Like the Pixel, like the Pro series by Pixel, the haptics are noticeably better. This isn't bad. Like it's not making me go crazy. It's all right. I feel them. By the way, if you are a business wanting to sponsor the channel, this is the email you should use. If you think this is a joke, trust me, I will send you my name as a reply. So similar to the Pro series as well as the previous Pixel series, this is still using the optical fingerprint sensor. I've already made my point in my Pixel 8 Pro unboxing and first impressions video. I'm glad we have an in-display fingerprint reader. I would say at this price point, it's fine. I'm not upset by any means, but would have been nice to see the ultrasonic sensor come into the Pixel lineup just for a little bit more consistency. Now let's see what the home screen looks like. It's pretty dark. It is pretty dark. I cannot say I'm a fan. I just like brighter display things in general, so let me go ahead and make this just a little bit brighter. So this is Google's AI wallpaper generator. As you can see here, this is a soft focus photo of leaves. Honestly, I always have a feeling that the first one is always the best, so I'm just going to select that one. And this is going to be, look how stupid I am. This is going to be my wallpaper for both the lock screen as well as the home screen as well. One thing I do want to mention whenever it comes to non-Pro Pixel displays is make sure you go to your settings, go down to display, and enable smooth display, excuse me. People might say that this is going to impact battery life, but I don't think it's going to impact battery life that much compared to the Pro lineup. But I think the Pro lineup has their issues fixed with the LPTO technology. This is much better on the non-Pro models simply for the fact of the screen isn't as big, so it doesn't have to push as many pixels, as well as it's just not doing as much processing power since the display is smaller and the resolution is also not as high. Also, just for me, I have auto rotate screen on. So next up, let's go ahead and throw up a 4K HDR video. Since this is made in China, 4K HDR China. Here, make sure this is set to the highest quality. Let me pause for a second. This looks a little bit too contrasty. Like this, hold up. Let me go into the settings real quick. That is like, okay, this is the reason why, because I could already tell like it's almost too rich. So I'm gonna go down to natural and go back to the video and see if that's impacted anything. Sorry about that. I like to do things live here on the channel. But that orange was looking a little too orange. That's much better. Oh my God. All right, listen, I'm not trying to get copyright struck, but just imagine some Chinese music going on in the background. I will comment while this is going on. The speakers sound better than last generation, simply because the fact, I don't know what was going on with the 7 series in general, but it just seemed like the top speaker was never loud enough or balanced out with the right one or the bottom firing one. I know there's stereo speakers, but for the 8 series thus far, from my first impressions using this one and the Pixel 8 Pro, the speakers are much more full sounding and more balanced as well. Now, when it comes to the display, I'm going to link this video down in the comments below. You guys look at this video on your own phone, but this looks phenomenal on the Pixel 8. Like, this is insane. Like, the amount of detail, the colors, like the amount of difference in like the green, like it goes from light green to dark green, then it's almost like yellow green up here. It's just a lot of, like I said, I'm not a display expert. I can't really quantify this into words that are technical, but just as like an average person looking at this, this looks amazing. Like the fact that this is on the Pixel 8, this is an actually good display. See what I did there, Google? But seriously, like this is, please watch this on your own device. Seriously, this is insane. This is great. I might be over exaggerating, but this is incredible. Maybe it's because the HDR effect is happening and it's at like the 2000 nits. And it's no secret that the S23 Ultra might be the best smartphone of 2023, despite coming out in February. Now that the 15 Pro Max has been released, we have to discuss who is the better smartphone titan of 2023. Yeah, like I was saying during the China video, the speakers just seem a lot more balanced this time around than compared to the previous generation. It sounds like there's just more volume coming out of the top speaker here, and it's matching what's being fired out from the bottom. So do love that new addition to the speaker setup that we have on the Pixel 8. But the Pixel is known for its camera. So let's go ahead and go to the camera. Okay, so just like the Pixel 8 Pro, the only thing I'm going to change here is going to the 16:9 and doing the front-facing camera first, looking like a LinkedIn photo. This actually looks like a LinkedIn photo. Anyway, so this is so LinkedIn with the, why is it so buttoned up? Pop this out, buddy. Okay, so this is the Pixel 8, and Google, you're retaining too much detail here. Like this is too much detail. That's a compliment if you didn't get the joke, but I mean, geez, is my skin that bad? There's no way. There's no way. Oh my Lord. Like, look at the lips too. The amount of, like, this is too much detail, Google. Some people don't want this, but in terms of the camera quality, I mean, top class, top of its class. This is the portrait, has a nice background effect. Honestly, probably better than what I saw on the Pixel 8 Pro. But I think it's just highly dependent on how you're taking it, what the background is, how close your subject is, things like that. Going on to the non-portrait one, this one's a little bit more my speed. This one's nice. Once again, a lot of detail, no background effect. But overall, just looks amazing. Like, I always like doing this with my photos, just having like half the face there. Look at my ear. Look at the amount of detail, Google, the post-processing you're doing, next level. Next level. Now, let's check out the back camera. What if I looked this way? All right, so let's take a look at these photos here. So this is the one that does not have any portraits. This is the regular one. And wow, once again, sheesh. Google. Google. My Lord. Lord. Look at this dude. Hey, Google, you're doing too much. I'm doing too much. This is clean. Oh my God. Okay, hold up. Let's go to the portrait. Let's see what the portrait mode looks like. Okay, they obviously say that it's really dependent on the person behind the camera. This might be the most good-looking photo I've taken on a smartphone. No exaggeration. Like, I know I'm just coming from the 15 Pro Max, but in all seriousness, this is incredible. Google. You're winning me over with the Pixel 8. This isn't even the Pro. Sheesh. Oh my. Let me do some editing here. Hold up. Make this a little bit. Okay. Wait, what the heck? That's terrible. Okay, let's not edit this. Just keep it natural. Sheesh. Okay, so this is the Pixel 8 photo quality. I don't have a rating on this channel, but this is 10 out of 10. Like, if this is a benchmark, Google just set the benchmark. Jesus. Okay, we're done. I will spend another 10 minutes looking at that photo. So now let's go over to the video quality. So once again, the only thing I'm going to change here is make sure that it is in 4K and HDR. Get that 10-bit up in there. All right, so this is the front-facing camera on the Pixel 8, and you guys let me know how the video quality is and also how the speakers sound. If you're coming from my Pixel 8 video, do let me know how it compares to that phone because, you know, this is the baby of the Pixel 8 Pro. Once again, I would say in terms of stabilization, it's actually pretty stable. I don't know what was going on with the Pixel 8 Pro. Maybe I had to do a software update, but the stabilization is much better on the front-facing camera on the Pixel 8. But just first impressions, just got to put that somewhere on the screen. First impressions, do not take this as a full review. Let's check out the back camera. All right, so this is the back camera of the Pixel 8. You guys let me know how it looks and sounds. Once again, if you're coming from my Pixel 8 Pro video, do let me know how it compares to this Pixel 8 video using the back cameras. I've got to say, I can't look at it, so I don't know what to say actually, but you guys let me know how it looks and sounds. This is actually a tough decision. Once again, this is first impressions. I'm gonna have to use this phone for a couple of weeks and let you guys know my actual thoughts, using it with self-service, day-to-day activities. But from my experience, non-pro Pixels always just go under the radar and they're just so underrated. Also, when it comes to the A series as well, like those are where Google really flexes its muscles because let's be honest, with the processor, we don't really need crazy processing in our phones anymore. We've pretty much hit that ceiling, I don't even know, a couple years ago. What people really care about nowadays is optimization and software. And if Google can nail that moving forward with their 7 years software support on their Pixel series, starting with the 8, I do think they have the potential to become one of the top 3 best-selling smartphones in the world. But they gotta nail it from the beginning and just consistently improve year after year. And I'm excited with this Pixel 8. Like, I really kind of prefer this over the Pixel 8 Pro. But once again, first impressions, you guys let me know if you're picking up the Pixel 8. The $700 category is getting spicy, right? We have the S23, the Pixel 8 now, and then the iPhone 15. Like, those 3 are just stacked compared to like what you would want out of a smartphone. I think that would be like the ultimate comparison video. Pixel 8, 15, S23. But I will also let you guys know how my experience is within a week. I'm very excited to try out the Pixel 8. I appreciate every single sub, like, and comment. It has been a long year, but the tech just keeps on rolling. Can't wait to give you guys the Pixel Watch 2 an experience video as well. As always, guys, I appreciate every single sub, like, and comment. And as always, much love. This is the steal. Let me bring out the Pixel 8 Pro. I can't go that high.